Hello guys, welcome to my first video. Today we're going to take a look at 3 sets that I believe are worth investing in and could bring interesting returns in the future. Now let's get into today's sets. The first set is Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor, 75401. This set has 2 issues. The main one is definitely the price. The official LEGO price is 45 euros, which is honestly quite overpriced. A more reasonable price would probably be somewhere between 35 euros and 40 euros. That unfortunately lowers the investment potential a bit. However, if you check online stores or eBay, you can often find this set for 30 to 35 euros, which I think is already a very good price and definitely worth investing in. The second smaller issue is the new cockpit windshield piece, which LEGO used here for the first time. So far, it seems like half the people like it and half don't. It's more of a minor issue though, and I don't think it will really affect the investment potential much, if at all. Now let's move on to the reasons why this set is worth buying. A big advantage of this set is its 3 minifigures. Anakin Skywalker, exclusive to this set and with a very nice print. Astromech R 7/7, nothing too special. And we've already seen this droid in Advent Calendar 75418. Ahsoka Tano. For me, this is the highlight of the set. This version of Ahsoka Tano is exclusive to this set, and a similar Clone Wars era figure has only appeared once before in sets 75046 Coruscant Police Gunship and 75013 Umbaran MHC Mobile Heavy Cannon, but with a different print, which is actually a big advantage. Right now, this Ahsoka figure is selling for around 20 euros. In my opinion, the new version has even better printing, so I think it could become even more valuable than the older version in the future. As for the set itself, I think it's very well designed and most collectors received it very positively. Another big advantage is the shelf life, which is only 1 year and 7 months. That automatically means fewer sets produced, which usually leads to higher demand and lower supply in the future. All previous Jedi Interceptors are selling for around 100 euros, including the newest one before this, 75281 Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, which actually had 1 minifigure less. Considering all of this, I believe this set should easily reach 100 euros or more in the future. The second set is Rebel U-Wing Starfighter, 75399. In my opinion, this set only has one issue, and that's again the official LEGO price of 70 euros. However, online and on eBay, you can find it for around 50 euros, which is already a great price and definitely worth buying. The set is a bit smaller than the previous U-Wing version. Ideally, I would have preferred a slightly larger model, but honestly, it doesn't bother me much here. The U-Wing itself looks great, and it has a really nice wing opening and closing mechanism, plus spring-loaded shooters. The set includes 4 minifigures: Cassian Andor, Dedra Miro ISB, Tactical Agent K2SO. All of them are exclusive to this set except K2SO, who also appears in 75434 K2SO Security Droid. None of the minifigures stand out dramatically in value right now, but all of them look really good, and I expect a similar price growth for all of them over time. We already had a similar set before, 75155 Rebel U-Wing Fighter. That older set currently sells for around 200 euros. It's slightly larger and includes 1 extra minifigure, but there's one big difference. The old one was based on the movie Rogue One, while the new one is based on the series Andor. That actually works in favor of the new set because it still remains unique within the Star Wars lineup. Overall, I think this is a really great set, and I wouldn't be surprised if it eventually goes above 150 euros. For the last set, we're leaving the Star Wars universe and jumping into something completely different. The third set is Stranger Things, the Creel House 11370. In my opinion, this set is fantastic, but again, there's one problem: the price. Asking 280 euros or $300 for this set is honestly quite crazy. Considering the size and number of pieces, I would expect something around 200 to 230 euros. However, what surprised me the most is the secondary market prices, especially on European eBay. The prices there are the same or sometimes even higher than the official LEGO price. Yes, you can find some slightly cheaper offers online, but usually only about 30 euros cheaper, which is very little. This alone shows how popular and in demand this set already is. Once LEGO retires it, I expect a strong price increase on the secondary market within a few months. Even if the set wasn't amazing, this alone would already be a strong reason to buy it. But of course, let's look at all the reasons why it's a great investment. First, the house model itself. Personally, I'm very happy with the design and don't really have any complaints. The only small issue is that the back of the house isn't closed, especially considering the price. But this time I'm willing to forgive that because LEGO included an incredible feature. When you move both sides of the house apart, the house splits into many parts, just like in the show. That's an amazing feature, and because of it, I think most fans will also forgive the open back. The set also includes Steve's car and a van. The car could have been a bit bigger so that it could fit more than one minifigure, but the van looks great and I don't really have any complaints there. Finally, we have the minifigures. Here I have to praise LEGO because they included all the important characters. In total, there are 13 minifigures, which is a very solid number. My only small complaint is that Derek is missing, which I would have expected in the set. I won't go through all the figures because we'd be here forever, but I'll mention the most interesting ones. Vecna, the first LEGO version of this character. It looks great and is already the most expensive figure in the set. Dustin, in my opinion, the best looking minifigure in the set and currently the second most valuable. Mr. What's-It, the third most valuable figure, and for me, the second best looking. If someone wants a Vecna minifigure, they basically need Mr. What's-It as well. Another advantage is that the set belongs to the LEGO Icons line. Because of that, we probably won't see many more Stranger Things sets, and it's possible this will be the last one for a very long time. That alone makes it very interesting from an investment perspective. I'm also convinced LEGO will never reuse this exact house model, which makes the set unique. On top of that, there are future plans for the Stranger Things universe, and new shows or projects are expected in the coming years. Every time something new releases, interest in related sets usually increases again. The only real downside is the high purchase price, but if you have the budget, I would definitely recommend buying it. I think this one has very strong investment potential in the future. After retirement, I expect very high prices for this set. I can't say exactly how high, but I wouldn't be surprised if in a few years it's hard to find it for under 600 to 700 euros, possibly even more. That's everything from me for today. I'd just like to remind you that all the price predictions are only my personal opinion and still just speculation. My goal is to give you the best analysis possible, and then you can decide for yourselves what kind of value growth you expect from these sets. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and consider subscribing. It really helps me and the channel grow a lot. If you have any questions, feedback, or even criticism, feel free to write it in the comments and I'll gladly respond. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.